Hey everyone, my name is Jessica and I am starting my own American Idol video blog, and I thought what better night to start it than the top 10 week. I am a little late in starting this. I uploaded a video last night but it was over 10 minutes. YouTube, you gotta change that. You need to have at least 15 minutes. Anyways, that's why I'm doing it today, about 3 hours before the elimination episode, so sorry for it being late. I know there are a lot of videos out there, you know, people blogging, saying their opinions, voting for their favorites, but I just wanted to kind of get my voice out there and, you know, just kind of experiment with how it would be if I had my own blog. So I hope you like it. Please comment me, rate, tell me what I'm doing wrong. This is not going to be like this every week. If you can see, obviously, I know you can see. Above me it says American Idol Top 10. On the sides I have all the names. This is my great chalkboard wall that me and my sister just made, and we're really, really pathetic, crazy, obsessive American Idol fans. So the first thing we wanted to do on the board was to write everyone's name, and we're going to be crossing out a name, which I'm pretty certain is going to be coming from this column. Anyway, that's not important. I'll get to that later. But every week it's going to be a little bit better. I'm going to change it up. I'll do different backgrounds. I just thought this was appropriate since there's 10. But I'm just going to kind of give my rundown. I'll do a little bit of, you know, kind of echoing the judges. But I basically want to get my opinion out there. And it's just going to practice for, I don't know, public speaking in the future, professional teacher. I kind of want to be, I'm definitely going to grad school, and I think I want to be a professor of English. So this can only help me. And I know this sounds really unprofessional right now, but it's my first one. Give me a break. Okay, so last night was Motown week, and I was excited about this because I know a lot of like the Motown classics. I don't know even how I know them, but I do. And first off was Matt Gerard, and I love him. He's my favorite. If you note the little heart next to his name, yeah, that's why, because I love him. I think he is amazing. I've liked him since the beginning. Yeah, since the auditions, and I just think he's a true artist. I think he seems so sweet and down to earth and really, really just in it for the right reasons. And I know it's all about the fame and the money, but he doesn't seem like that to me at all. And I just really enjoy his voice. I think he did a killer job. I like how he was on the piano, and I like how he transitioned to the stage. Simon said bits were corny, but I don't. I think everything he does is great though, so you really should disregard anything I say about Matt because it's bias. Because I'm gonna marry him. And no, he doesn't know me, and yes, he has a girlfriend, but things can change, people. Things can change, okay? And anyway, moving on. Next was Chris Allen, and he sang How Sweet It Is by Marvin Gaye. I really like Chris. I thought he was pretty cool. He came back with his guitar. He has a really good vocals. I find I'm never hearing pitch problems with him. Sometimes the judges pick it up. I can barely. I'm not really a singing. I mean, I like to sing, like in the shower, but never, never in front of people because their ears would bleed. So, I don't know why I'm actually judging him when I'm singing, but I thought he was great. I'd probably buy his CD, and he seems like really down-to-earth, sweet guy as well. And I noticed that they kept showing the wife last night a little bit more than they ever had, and Simon warned about, you know, maybe you shouldn't introduce the wife so early, which I thought was funny. Anyway, overall I thought he did very well. Next was Scott McIntyre, and people keep talking about him as being, you know, like, I don't know, he's getting the pity card because he's blind. I do think he deserves to be in the top 10 because he does have great, he plays the piano and he composes very well. He isn't the best singer, in my opinion, but he's funny. He has a lot of personality. I think he brings a lot to the show, but I definitely think he's, you know, winding down in that area. Yeah. And I didn't like his outfit, by the way. Whoever was dressing him was definitely clashing in the outfit. Anyway, next was Megan, and she sang For Once in My Life by Stevie Wonder, and I just have to tell you, I don't like Megan. For those of you who enjoy the great, crazy hand motions and things and dances, I don't like whatsoever. I think she needs to go. I don't think she'll go this week, tonight, but I do think she should be one of the next ones. I guess if you like that kind of voice, people compare her to like Adele and Duffy, then yes, she has some potential, but I don't enjoy listening to her. Anyway, next was Anoop. Anoop sang "Oh Baby Baby" by Smokey, and I love Anoop. I have this really soft spot for Anoop. Like, he's my dog, man. I think he's really sweet. He seems like he'd be like a really good friend. Like, I think we could be best friends. I don't know why, but I just think we do. And I think his voice is amazing. If he can do what the judges said and find a way to blend the great, like, kind of hype attitude that he had with the great vocals, I think he'll sail through to at least the top 5. Next was Michael Sarver, and he did a horrendous version of Ain't Too Proud to Beg. And I mean, I usually don't mind him, but it's definitely Michael's turn to go, which I think tonight I will definitely be crossing out this name. Just because he's lost, I don't know, he's continually getting bad comments from the judges. Everything's karaoke. I wasn't feeling it. After him was Lil Rounds. Lil went all down, in my opinion. She wasn't showcasing the big voice that she has. I've never been a true fan of her. I'm really not a fan of any of the girls this season. Not because I'm boy crazy and I love Matt. But I just think the guys are much better. So her new hair was cool. I thought that was cool. I think one week she should do long extensions. That would be even cooler. Adam was next, and I have to tell you guys, I don't know what I think about Adam. I know there's people who like hate him and people who like adore him, and I'm like totally in the middle because I don't know what to think. His face is perfect. It's like angelic. He looks like, you know, okay, Twilight. I just saw Twilight for the first time the other day. He reminds me of one of the Cullens. How they describe them in the book, like perfectly beautiful that you stutter when you talk to them. I feel like I've never seen anyone as unearthly, uniquely good looking. And that has nothing to do, I'm doing Apollo, that has nothing to do with their singing. But I thought he did very well last night, and I'm usually not a fan of his screaming, so I'm glad he didn't scream and he had kind of a ballad. I wish he kind of brought down his notes to the non-soprano level a little, but I enjoyed him, which I was surprised. But Matt is always still number 1. Anyway, next was Danny Goki, who sang Get Ready by The Temptations, and I was disappointed in Danny for the first time this whole season. I felt his performance echoed too much of Michael's. I can't even explain it. I don't even know what it is, but everything I hate when American Idol on the stage where they put all the flashing lights, like the oranges and yellows and reds, and it's just so tacky, and I feel like that's not him. And I wasn't listening to his voice, and I don't know what it was. I just don't. Danny just went down. But he's great. He's still really great, and he's gonna be one of the top 3, believe me. And last but not least is Allison Arahita, or Arahita. I don't know how to pronounce it. And I'm obsessed with the show, and you think I know. Anyway, she sang Papa Was a Rolling Stone by The Temptations, and she was great. She was beautiful. That was the first time I think I enjoyed a performance of hers, and I was shocked at myself. I was kind of like, Jessica, you liked that? Yeah, you did? Okay. And do I want her to win? No, of course not. But I think she did much better, and I think that she will definitely not be in the top 3, which was ridiculous anyway last week. For such a young girl, she did very well. The whole show was very entertaining. I love this show. I love it in all its corniness. I love Paula and Simon and their, like, 6-year-old banter. I love Ryan and his, like, crazy comments that just seem to come out of the blue. And I just like it all together. I hope you guys will listen to me next week. I'm going to try this again. Remember, this is a first time thing. I don't know how it's going to go, or if I sound and look absolutely utterly ridiculous, please let me know, because I will definitely change it up. Again, experimental here. But I think everyone should watch the finale tonight, which is in, oh my goodness, yeah, I'm really bad at math. 3 hours and 3 minutes, to be exact. And next week, I don't know what the theme is, but I'll be back next week with one of these names crossed out. And just one final note, I think you all should vote for Matt.